You all officially in the incinerator. Welcome to Midday Mania, one of the live streams that we do here on the Alert Zone TV. Shout out to everybody because this is a worldwide movement. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a safe day. If you're new here or if you're old here, as you come in the room, make sure you give me a like before you do anything. Help us with the algorithm. You know how GunTube is right now. We under assault by YouTube and what have you. So help us with the algorithm. I would love for you guys and girls to become active citizens, and you know how to do that. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell with all. Make sure you're notified when we drop nutritious and fruitful content. Make sure you give the video a like, share, comment, all that good stuff. So definitely. Also, shout out to GunTube. The GunTubers out there. Shout out to the people that view our material. Without you guys and girls, we wouldn't be nothing. So we definitely appreciate that. I give everybody a couple minutes to get up in here before we get into the meat and potatoes of this live stream. I'm going to try not to hold you guys too long. I just thought that I would do this live since yesterday I had a firearm in my hand. You know you can't hold firearms and do live streams. So definitely I give everybody a couple minutes to get up in here. As you come in, the weather has definitely changed out here. Excuse me. As you guys can see, shout out to my brother, Well Dressed Tactical. I'm rocking the Defend What You Love hoodie that he gave me. I went out to the gym earlier. Yeah, it's a little chilly up here in Iowa. It rained last night. It got cool, so definitely I give everybody a couple minutes to get here. I know it's Sunday. A lot of y'all are in church. It's 12 o'clock, especially in black community. Sunday, this time of day, y'all in church. Y'all praying. Y'all listening to sermons. Y'all singing them hymns. The choir is screaming from the mountaintop. So I understand, you know, that if you're going to catch us on the replay, we appreciate that. Make sure you share this channel. That's very, very important. And when you share this content with other people, make sure they subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends and family, especially people you might have a hard time convincing to get legally armed. And for those who are legally armed, maybe they can come here and they can learn something. So that's why I tell you guys and girls, we do what we do here, these live streams. But the comments, man, I love when you guys and girls comment. That's why we do it raw and uncut, because I learned so much from y'all. So yell a couple minutes to get in here. We'll do everything like we do at the 5-minute mark, and we'll go into a little thing, the meat and potatoes of this, about just 300 Blackout, this saga. Yeah. So we would definitely appreciate everybody out here. We're just about done with Glocktober. I don't know who came up with that, but it's kind of funny. So, y'all a couple minutes to get up in here. We'll start at the 5-minute mark like we do. Shout out to everybody because it's a worldwide movement. Not only is this a worldwide movement, the Alert Zone TV is a country into itself. That's why I call y'all citizens. Y'all citizens of this country called the Alert Zone TV. And it is a worldwide country. It's a worldwide movement because we global. Definitely. We about to be not only worldwide, we about to go solar system and galaxy wide. So they be talking about us on Mars and Venus. Give everybody a couple more seconds to get in here. We'll join in. Like I said, as you come in, hit the likes button. If you catch this on the replay, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Help us out here with this algorithm. That video I posted yesterday, wow. I got a lot of views on it. I was surprised that so many people have seen it. You know, this is a slow moving channel. We got our core audience of people that really enjoy what they see here, and I understand it. You can't spend all day on YouTube. Everybody got things going on. Just remember, put this channel in your rotation. When you're at the gym, when you're at the range, when you got time, when you're driving to work, when you're coming home, just put us on your playlist. You might love what you hear here. So let's get into it. So you guys and girls know, yesterday I did a live stream. I did MidDay Mania. And I talked about going out to shoot my 300 Blackout. And I decided to take my 300 Blackout out and go shoot it. And I filmed it. You guys and girls that's new here may not understand how we do things. I don't edit none of my videos. I do everything raw and uncut. If there's a malfunction, you're going to see it. I don't have any shame in having a malfunction because it's always a learning moment. It's always a learning thing. If a gun jam, getting used to unjamming guns, things like that, that's a part of owning a firearm. So I got lazy. That's what took me so long to go out there and record that video, because I should have got my butt up yesterday and went straight out there. But nevertheless, my 300 Blackout, it kicked the bucket on me yesterday. You guys saw and girls saw the video. I can't believe that it just laid down. I thought if anything, I would have just an ejector spring problem, something that I could have opened it up and fixed up or what have you. Yeah. The little rattling that y'all heard yesterday is nothing compared to when I got home last night. That thing rattled so bad, so I'm pretty sure inside of there it's probably all kind of broke up shit. Let me give you guys and girls a little history on this particular 300 Blackout. For those of you who don't know the story, I had started building my collection, and I decided I wanted a 300 Blackout. There was one in the general store. Shout out to the general store here in Marshalltown. I know they're no longer in existence, but they got me armed. And there was one in particular I saw, and I kept messing around. And I was talking to a guy at work one day, and I was like, they got this 300 Blackout. I'm going to go back and get it. Well, I waited and waited. Well, he decided to go buy the gun. When I went back in the store for it, the next day, I said, yeah, I'm here to get that 300 Blackout. It was like, we just sold it. We sold it yesterday. So I got to work and he saw me. He came up to me. He said, hey, man, that 300 Blackout you was talking about, I bought it. I said, oh. He said, man, you talked about it for a couple weeks. He said, you should have just got it. I didn't get it. I missed out on it. So a couple months later, he come back to me and he talked to me about that 300 Blackout. And he asked me, do I want the barrel? And I said, well, why can't I have the whole gun? He said, because I changed it to a 5.56 and gave it to my father-in-law. So I bought the barrel. COVID hit. Well, by the time COVID hit and I got a chance to go back to the gun store, I mean, literally everything was just about going off the shelf. For those of you who don't know what the shelf was like before COVID, man, we can find anything and buy anything. Once COVID hit, it was just pandemonium. It's just settling back down now to pre-COVID levels. The prices have went up and haven't came back down to pre-pandemic levels, but nevertheless. So I wind up, I couldn't find a 300 Blackout nowhere in the state of Iowa. Everywhere I went, they were sold out. The gun stores, literally their shelves were empty. The gun shows. So I had to wait. I wind up finally buying a kit to go with the barrel and having to go through my gun store and get everything and had it put together. I finally got to go shoot it. I had a problem. Finally figured out what that problem was. As I showed you guys and girls yesterday, Magpul was all I had. It was somebody at work that told me about the Men 2 magazines, and I couldn't understand why every time I pulled the trigger, it would shoot, and then the mag would loosen up. And so basically, it's been nothing but kind of figuring the problem out. And I was really, really optimistic yesterday about my 300 Blackout, and it died on me. And I want to shout out everybody that has commented so far as of